Hey everyone, SamMissionMonday.com, and of course you're here because I've got a mission for you. A little bit of background on this mission. One of the things that drives me nuts that I see on social media all of the time are these ideas that people throw out there without any actions. It's like, have a positive attitude, something like that, and then it's, all right, how do I go about that? How do I make that happen? And I had one of these come across my Twitter account, I think when I was down in Nashville, and it said, everybody deserves a second chance. And it was on one of those little frames with scrolly stuff around it and a fancy font and probably an inspirational picture with it. And I thought, all right, let's not just say everybody has a second chance. Let's make a mission out of this. So our mission this week, and I'm going to get a little philosophical on some of this, has to do with second chances. So really, you have two different options. Number one, for your mission, if there's something that you did not get quite right, that you didn't give your best effort to, or you just want another shot at, and you have a person in your life who can give you that shot, who can give you that second chance, go find them. Go seek them out and say, hey, you know that one time I dropped the ball on this, or I didn't make it happen, or I said I would do this and I didn't do this, or I didn't give this my best ever. I want a second chance. Can I have a second chance? And that will be your opportunity to have that second chance and make some great things happen. Now, here's where it's a little more philosophical on this. You don't have a right to that second chance. You might get the privilege, but you're not entitled to it. You got to be ready for that person to say no. You might ask them for that second chance, and they go, I was your one shot. Sorry. And you got to be cool with that. So before you decide what you are going to do for that second chance, who you're going to ask for a second chance, make sure in your heart you're cool with that person saying, nah, sorry, you only get one shot. But then have another one ready. You get a second chance at asking for a second chance. Go after another one. Seek someone else out. And you know what? I want a second shot at that, and ask that person. So you're not entitled to that second chance. You do have a right to ask for it, and you might get the privilege of getting it. That's part one of the mission. The other thing you can do instead is you might have somebody in your life that you want to give a second chance to. Seek that person out. What I want you to do is find that person who you think deserves a second chance and you haven't given it to them, and say, you know what? There's that one time. Weren't quite there. Didn't quite pull it off. But I think you have it in you. And I want to give you a second chance, and ask him, you want another shot at that? And then help them out with that other shot. Now, also, if you're the person granting that second chance, you have the right to do that. The person you're granting it to might say no. It's okay. You got to be ready, once again, in your heart for them to say no. Just move on to another person. Move on to a second chance and see if somebody else wants to capitalize on that. So we're not just saying everybody deserves a second chance, because number one, maybe they don't, maybe they do, I don't know. But I do know you have it in your heart and your ability to, number one, ask for a second chance. Number two, to find somebody who needs a second chance, and you can be the one that provide that. So don't just say everybody deserves a second chance. Go out there and make those second chances happen. Make them count. Make something cool happen with that. So I think that's all I have for you, other than, as always, check out all the stuff at missionmonday.com. All the great ways to get a hold of us are there. All these missions, our blog, and our podcast, you can find there as well. Love it when you guys take advantage of that stuff and share it back out to everyone else. I think that's all I have. Love you guys. See you next week.